Morning, everyone. We'll just wait another minute or two before we get started. So take your time, maybe get a drink, pen and paper. We'll just give it a minute for some more people to arrive. It's a bit of a wet and grey day today. Morning, Katrina. It's not the nicest day, but we've not really had the nicest weather recently. Hoping for a bit of a change. Wait a wee bit more. Morning, Caroline. Great, okay, so those of us that are here, if anyone arrives, I'll just talk them through it. But if you find a comfy place to sit, I like sitting on a cushion, just to kind of lift my pelvis a bit and have a blanket or something cozy nearby. Pen and paper for later on. I'm almost finished this a little bit. And maybe a drink or something as well. Okay, perfect. We are going to, maybe I'll just start. Yeah, maybe I'll start. So it's Pancake Day, Shrove Tuesday, or however you want to call it. And yeah, I hope we're all going to have pancakes at some point today. In one of my other classes, someone suggested doing a pancake themed class. And I was like, could I do a pancake themed meditation? And I'm going to do that. So we're going to do a little bit of a pancake themed class today. So we're going to start, as always, with a bit of breath work. And then we'll do some written tasks, we'll meditate for a bit, and then we'll reflect at the end. Okay. So just to start, and as people are coming in as well, just a nice and easy, we're going to do a little hand massage. Since we're going to be making those pancakes later, we're going to be using our hands a lot, we're going to massage them before we do. So you can take your dominant hand, which is my right hand, and use that to massage your less dominant hand first. So we're going to, similar to the feet, we're going to do this big chunk here where the bottom of the thumb meets the wrist. So just giving it some nice circles. You can go one way, go the other way. So if you just joined us, we're just doing a little hand massage. If you've done loads of massage before, you can go for it, or you can follow what I'm offering as well. And I'm going to let those circles get gradually bigger and bigger and go all the way into the palm. You can use the hand on the back to add a bit of pressure as well. And then with the next circle, you're going to find your way over to your pinky. So similar to the thumb, we're going to take this big muscle here and just run up and down. And you can use the hand, really helps on the back of this one. Morning, yep, happy pancake day. It's going to be all pancake related. So yeah, just giving some nice strokes up and down with this one. Maybe even pulling out to the side. We're going to take our fingertips and we're just going to pull down here. It's quite a subtle little movement, but you can feel some lumps and bumps or just getting a bit of release here. Perfect. We're going to swizzle and pull the thumb and each finger. Might just give it another rub, maybe like you're washing your hands, whatever you need between the fingers. Great, and you're going to hold your hands out and close your eyes just for a second. And just notice how one might feel compared to the other. Maybe it feels more malleable or warm. Maybe you want to look at it like dough. You've got a cold dough. You've got a nice stretched out one. Great, let's move on to the other hand. So we're going to massage our dominant hand, whichever one you didn't do before. With the thumb, going to do this big chunk here. to start. Yeah, finding what works for you. So if there's a place you're like, oh, I need to just hold that for a bit, do that. Find what feels nice. Then you're going to gradually let those circles get bigger and bigger and take it all the way into the palm. Nice, even give some pressure as always to the back of the hands. This also helps just to hold so you can go a bit deeper with your thumb. You could give a little bit of pressure on the back as well if you feel like it. And then with this big chunk where the pinky is, we're going to do the same. Some circles. I like to really get into the bottom of my wrist here. That can get really tight. On the outside as well, that can be pretty tight. Nice, and then with the fingertips just pulling down. It won't be a lot of movement, or it won't be a lot of much of a ledge to pull on, unlike the feet. But still a good little one to do. And then we'll swizzle and pull. Nice, and then give a shake. Maybe just rub your hands together. Whatever feels good, whatever you need. Maybe you want to give the back of your hands a bit of love. Nice. And then we're going to put them on our knees, face up. We're going to close our eyes. Lovely. And just take a minute to notice both your hands now. Do they both feel different to how you started? Can you still feel the sensation of your hands rubbing on the other one or massaging? The memory that's still there. Maybe they're getting a bit colder now you've let go. Just bringing more awareness to your hands. Lovely. And then we're going to do a body scan, but we're going to start from our hands. So we're going to go from our hands, work up our arms towards our head, and then down towards our feet. So I'll talk you through it. So now just notice your hands and how they're feeling. How are your forearms? Maybe you can feel them pressed against your legs or wherever you've chosen to sit. You feel a weightedness in your elbows and your upper arms. How about your shoulders? Are you feeling a bit curved or like you're leaning back? Maybe you can find a place that's nice in the center. In your neck. How about your skull on top of your neck, on top of your spine? Similar to the shoulders, can you find head over spine over pelvis, so a nice straight line? And working back down, how's your chest? How are your armpits? How's your back space? And your ribs? And your belly? And sides? How about your lower back? And your pelvis? How are your hips feeling today? And your thighs? And your knees? And shins and calves? Finally, how are your ankles and feet feeling? Maybe also take this time to notice what parts of the body are touching the ground or touching the earth or grounding us today. Lovely. I'm going to move more internally and focus on our breathing. So maybe just noticing your breath at first. And gradually let it get deeper and deeper with every inhale and exhale. Focusing on just breathing through the nose at first. And let it all go on an exhale. Lovely. On the next inhale, we're going to do the deepest inhale we've done all day, all February, all this year, through our nose, and we're going to forcefully exhale through our mouth. So all together, inhale, and forceful exhale. 2 more times, just like this. Inhale, and exhale. Final inhale, and exhale. Open your eyes. Come back to your space. Lovely. Okay, we're going to come to our pen and paper when we're ready. So taking your time, maybe grabbing a drink. Okay, so if you weren't here at the beginning, I'm going to do a bit of a focus on Pancake Day because I had it as a suggestion and thought it might be good to do today. And okay, so we're going to do a few just kind of simple written tasks, and then we'll move more into the theme. So for the first one, I'd like you to write numbers 1 to 3 and leave a space beside them. Okay. And beside those numbers, you're going to write 3 things that you are grateful for this week. It is only Tuesday, but we want to find 3 things that we are grateful for this week. Okay, take 10 more seconds finishing that off. This next one is going to be a bit of a longer one, and I'm going to give you more time for it. And I would like you to describe a recent situation, just one that you can think of, where you were really present, in the moment. There wasn't anything distracting you, and you were fully there. I would like to describe that recent situation, whatever the first one was that came to mind, whatever it might be, no matter how small or how big, but just a moment that you remember recently where you were really present. Take a few minutes just filling this out. Really describe the situation. I'll give you like 30 more seconds to finish that one off. Okay, so just rounding off that situation in that moment, I would like you to write for the third one, what brings you comfort when times are hard? So what can you do, or what objects or what things or what people bring you comfort when times are hard? What do you go to first? What really makes that difference to you when times are hard? Okay, great. So basically, with those written tasks, what I was thinking about was kind of like the themes around Pancake Day, and even just making pancakes in general. So with like gratitude, I know I'm going to be feeling very grateful while I'm eating my pancakes. um, and it does have a lot to do with them. When I was kind of researching and looking it up, of more like the religious context of kind of letting things go and using things up. For the 40 days of Lent, I'm not a religious person, so I wanted to just take little bits from that I thought could be useful. So yeah, just talking about gratitude and what we're grateful for in the past and what we're looking forward to in the future. Yeah, just being really present in the moment, whether like when you're cooking or baking or thinking up what to use, you have to kind of be in that moment to make sure it goes right. Um, and I find often food can bring comfort, or even just being with people to make the food or eating all together can bring a lot of comfort. So the final written task, of course, how will you have your pancakes today? That's it. How will you have your pancakes? Is there a certain topping? Is there a certain way you like to do it? There was an argument in my house of what actually is a pancake. What is yours? And just take a minute to write that. Okay, when you've done that, pop your pen and paper to the side, maybe have a drink. Find your comfy place, wherever you want to be. Yeah, so for the little bit of breath work that we're going to do before we meditate, we're just going to do a bit of alternative nostril breathing, which I've definitely done with most of you, I think, before. So we're going to take our hand, let's take our dominant hand, and we'll take down the first index finger and the middle finger. And you can use your hand to cross the pinky under your ring finger. I'm going to block off one nostril, or if you have a nose piercing, you can block off the bottom. And you're going to inhale for 4. We'll use the other fingers to block for 4, exhale for 4. Inhale for 4, hold for 4, exhale for 4. And that's 1 round. So we'll do it 3 times, and I'll talk you through it. So with your hand like your mudra, your hand like this, we're going to block off one nostril, and we're going to close your eyes as well. Inhaling for 1, 2, 3, 4, and hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Release the thumb. Exhale. 2, 3, 4. Straight away. Inhale. 2, 3, 4, and hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Round 2. Inhale. 2, 3, 4, and hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, and hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Last time in your own timing. Inhaling. Whenever you're ready, releasing your hands, closing your eyes back down, and focusing on a normal, regular breath. So we talked about how those written tasks might have related to the kind of themes around Pancake Day, or the themes that I took from it. This feeling of gratitude and gratefulness, being present and finding comfort. And I would like you now, in your mind, to go through how you make your pancakes. And if you don't like pancakes, choose any other kind of dessert or cooking that you enjoy. And we're going to go step by step how we make them. So we're going to be really present in our mind of every meticulous step and moment of what goes into making them. So I want you in your mind to pick all of your ingredients and lay them out on a table. Exactly what you need. Maybe you need eggs, or maybe you're making vegan ones and you have alternatives. Flour, butter, sugar, whatever it might be, place them out on a table in front of you in your mind. Take the time to pick every single one and give it purpose. Great. We're then going to prepare our ingredients. Mix them all in a bowl. Whatever your method is, go through it. Whether you need to turn on the pan, you need to preheat, you're already mixing, whatever you've chosen to do and however you do it, that is your method, and be present in the choices you're making. How do you cook them? Are they small? You can fit a few on a pan and they're fluffy? Or are they more like a crepe and they're thin? You fill a whole pan. Make your choices and actually cook them in your mind. Even go through how you would serve them. Do you do one at a time and give them to each person? Or do you stack them all on a plate and keep them warm until they're all ready? Really think about the choices you're making. And of course, what toppings are you choosing to put on them? Are you a savory person? Are you a sweet person? Do you have a variety, or is there one thing that you are like, no, this is the only thing I'm going to put on them today? Make your choice. I want you to notice how it smells. Everything you can see. And finally, I want you to cut off a piece or pick up and take a big bite of your pancake. And I really want you to taste it in your mouth. I really want you to imagine a really good, comforting taste in your mouth right now. That pancake you've just prepared, you've served, you've cooked, and you've put your toppings on. How does that taste? Can you really visualize the taste in your mouth? How does that make you feel? Does it make you feel comforted? Does it make you feel happy? Maybe it makes you feel reminiscent. Are there any memories that pop up when you think of pancakes or pancake day, or cooking with your family or friends or loved ones? Lovely. And then I want you to place everything to the side and imagine everything's already clean, everything's already sorted, and you're just sitting there having just had the best pancake or whatever you've chosen to have of your life. I'm going to read a short quote. There is hardship in everything except eating pancakes, by Charles Spurgeon. Lovely. And when you're ready, you're going to blink your eyes open and come back to the present moment, coming back to your space wherever you are, looking around, taking a minute. Lovely. We're just going to inhale and roll the shoulders up, and exhale and roll them into our back. Lovely. Grabbing your pen and paper and just reflecting on anything that came up, maybe a word, a sentence, maybe you want to write about your pancake, whatever it is. Amazing. And while you're doing that, I just want to say thank you so much for coming, and please thank yourself for coming. And yeah, bit of a kind of silly theme, but I hope we could find some goodness in it. And I hope you can have some pancakes. I'm literally about to go make some with my flatmate right now. So maybe it was just very on my mind. But I hope you all have a great day and a great week, and I might see some of you tomorrow in my stretch and relax class at 8:30. Oh, thanks, Caroline. Enjoy your pancakes too. I feel like, especially in a lockdown pandemic world, you got to take every little event or thing and really celebrate it. Feels like, yeah, just really going for it. Things that I wouldn't normally celebrate as much, and like, yeah, I'm just gonna go for it this year. I'll stick around for our next minute or so if anyone has anything you want to say. Thanks, Katrina. Oh, thanks, Ava. Yeah, great. Have a lovely day. Oh, yeah, and if you haven't already, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Maybe like the video and comment if you have any comments. Yeah, have a great day. Thanks, Shona. Maybe I'll end it there. Great. Thanks, everyone. Bye.